My name is Jonathan. I am the chaplain here at Manna Cafe. People know me as Pastor John. Everybody calls me that around here. And one of the things I do here is run the prayer room, not only for clients but also for staff members and volunteers as well. We never know what problems anybody is ever facing, even on everyday situations. However, some of the issues and some of the things that's been brought up in the prayer room is fairly deep. And one of the stories that I've come across that comes to mind right now is there was a lady and her family that came in. She had just lost her job. She wasn't approved for disability or anything like that, or extra assistance. And at that point, they didn't have money for food or gas or anything like that. And when I went out there and asked out there in the front room and asked them if anybody would like some prayer, it wasn't her that jumped up, but it was her son that jumped up. He was about 5 years old, and he was saying that him and his family needed prayer. The son came over, then the daughter, and then as well as the mother had followed into that prayer room. I kind of asked what was going on or anything they wanted to talk about, and at that point, that's when the mother had opened up and told me everything that was going on. You know, some of these issues that gets brought up in the back, it kind of wears on you and it hurts a little bit. But however, I always tell people that God will get you through this. He will. He's got me through many of things as well, and that's how I'm able to help other people in that prayer room as well. We did have some resources. We did pray about some just for divine appointments, for things just to intercede and just lift them up spiritually. You know, as they said, iron sharpens iron, and that's what we do. That's what our whole purpose here is. And a little bit of hope can get somebody a long ways. And what happened that day has stuck in my mind for quite a while. And this has happened not too long ago. I don't remember how many months or so, but it was fairly recent. A month later comes by, and she's back in there. And I see her out there in the waiting room, and I was like, hey, I hope everything's doing well. And she just had this biggest smile that I still remember that. And she came into the back prayer room. She wasn't there for food or assistance or anything, but she had a praise report. And that praise report was that following day that came out of Manna Cafe, she was able to feed her kids that night and that morning. And for some reason, she went to a job site that was way beyond her means or abilities, and she got the job. And from that day forward, I still see her around town, and she still thanks Manna Cafe, thanks the entire ministry for just helping them out that one time, that short amount of time period. Gave them enough hope, gave them enough faith to move forward and getting them exactly where they needed to be at. And as far as I know, there's a lot of stories like that here. And I always tell the clients that come in as well, it's not, you know, we want to build them up, but at the same time, they really build us up as well. They give us strength to move forward as we give them strength to move forward. And that's one of the stories I wanted to share with you today.